Next, now we have the mayor's mid-year report. I am just so amazed by staff. We have a staff of 45 for a town of almost 8,000. You look at some other towns of a town, say maybe a size of 5,000, and they'll have a staff of 75. So what we're doing is truly amazing work of art. The staff just continually amazes me. So, and now next, someone's going to take amazing that I said it how many times now? Now that'll be on YouTube. So City of DuPont, our budget document, in it, this is what council adopted, and in here, this is what our staff uses as a guiding document on a daily basis of what are we implementing, what are we showing progress on. So what we want to show you tonight is to go through our scorecard of what we've accomplished and check off. We love check marks here at City Hall. So this is only a few items. As you can imagine, this is a thick document. So the items we're going to show you here is just the tip of the iceberg. So with that, what you'll also see, you can see the logo at the top of the screen here on this PowerPoint presentation, is we are now branding the city for welcoming 5,000 years. We have the ship, the Nisqually, Indian, Native American presence. We have the hiking, the beautiful scenery. So we're very happy that we are now branding this logo for DuPont. We have quite a few departments here at City Hall. Real quickly, we're going to touch on some accomplishments on all these departments tonight. We have the governance department, support services, community development, fire department, police department, public works, and other services that we deal with on a daily basis. So on our governance, just real quickly, this year we completed our Civic Center project that we're in right now. We completed it on time, under budget by $200,000. So we're very pleased to have facilities that will last us, as we heard from our chief tonight, for decades. We completed a council retreat. We will do a follow-up retreat with the council sometime in September as we look at doing guidance into the future for future councils as well. We completed our first phase of record management implementation and staff training of how to use that system. We also looked at our DuPont municipal codes on what updates were needed and code clarification. We completed those. That was a huge item. We filled vacant council positions. Tourism board was created. And we hired a maintenance worker 1, 3 firefighters, temporary, appointed 2 lieutenants, and began permanent hiring process for fire lieutenants. We have been very busy trying to make a steady and secure leadership team within City Hall to implement what we have in the budget. So the picture up at the top left, I believe if you're a golfer and you've played on the home course, you've probably seen this if you've maybe done the twilight golf. Quite the view out there on the home course. So we have an air rights easement that has been approved. Thank you, council, for helping with that. Public opinion outreach contract has been approved. And this Quality Creek Trail easement was secured, and the trail opened to the public this summer of 2009. Quite an accomplishment there. We adopted a cable franchise agreement, which is very important to all the city. The support services. So it's all the services that help us support being able to have the traction, the monetary traction, to make things happen within the city. We received the A+ bond rating. First ever, we received, again, an award for our first-class finance department. Just amazing accomplishment there. Civic Center financing was secured. I believe we sold our bonds for this project. We sold within 2 days, which was absolutely amazing, especially in this economic environment. Our 2009 budget document was completed and adopted, and it is balanced. And I have a bug that's kind of trying to visit me here. So can you go back one slide? I mentioned that we have a staff of 45, and if you see the picture at the bottom of the screen, there's the staff. And I hope you can see the smiling faces. They love their facilities to be in a place that they can perform and provide excellent services to the citizens of DuPont. The financial statements have been completed in our 08 annual report. We adopted our federally mandated red flag rules, and that's for ID theft prevention program. And I can say, having been I use the word victim lightly, but my ID was stolen probably in the springtime, and it's just quite a scary thing. So it's nice to know that we have some folks helping us out here at City Hall to keep on track with that. We transitioned cell phones to Verizon Wireless to provide more stable communications, not only within City Hall, but throughout our city. Our annual risk management audit was completed. Our FEMA process for December snowstorms were completed. And we began utilizing licensing and permit modules to Springbrook financial software system to streamline and enhance processing. So we also have trained our staff on how to use the software as well so we can implement it. The admissions tax for the code has been updated again. Thank you, council. The business license update to provide exemptions for youth and nonprofit organizations to promote entrepreneurship here in DuPont. And community development. Boy, they have been busy. Everybody's been busy. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The comp plan update contracts have been approved for engineering and traffic modeling here within the city. Our public safety mitigation report was completed and issues were settled. We coordinated monthly meetings with the planning agency chair to move forward with items such as our facilities use, as we've heard about tonight. Reappointment of 1 position on the planning agency. Adopted an annual work plan for planning agency with the council, and just a great partnership there, and provided planning, building, and development information online. So folks that are electronically inclined can go online and get those updates and that information. We integrated for Pierce County Fire District Number 2 into our permit review and inspection procedures, and we prepared the 09 official population estimate of 7,650. I can remember 14 years ago being 684 in population. It's just fantastically astronomical to see what's happened. And we've continued to refine our land use, civil, and building application processes. So anyway, maybe we can go a little bit faster. So we approved, council, again, thank you for the text amendments regarding our drive-thrus. That was quite a contentious conversation, but we did get through it. We had mixed-use project by Liberty Inn, which received all city permits, hoping to go into construction. We're thinking that mixed-use project in front of Liberty Inn will be in construction most likely by September and complete by next year. So we welcome our new residents on Bell Hill. That picture on the top left is the entry into that beautiful, beautiful residential community. And its first Park Northwest Landing preliminary plat decision was issued. The home course master plan, a conditional use permit land use decision was issued, and we continued inspections for Hoffman Hill and Bell Hill plats. So when we're talking about plats and we're thinking about Bell Hill and build out, the last estimates we've heard is Hoffman Hill should be completed by the end of 2010.
The Western Washington Sheet Metal Union Facilities Phase 1 has been completed. It's that huge building near DuPont Silicon Road and Center Drive. It has the curvature copper entrance, so that's what that building is. People have asked us. The new event pavilion under construction at the home course. That's exciting. And Hoffman Hill Division 4 Phase 4 is nearing build-out. Quadrant preparing to sell the lots in Division 5, and that's when we get to the 2010 timeframe. We have pictures of our sidewalks and our trails at the bottom. Soccer ball, just a wonderful community, just taking a walk during the day. New restaurant, McNamara's. McDonald's restaurant has a building permit application under review. We're hoping to see the McDonald's under construction this year. Fire department. We have the fire exchange program with Lakewood Fire District or Pierce County Fire District number 2. There's been 393 hours at Lakewood Fire Department at their training center. They have a wonderful training tower and a place to train firefighters as well as EMTs. We have delivered a baby at Starbucks in the parking lot, and that picture will be on the next slide. That was quite exciting. We had quite a new moms and new dads. We moved into our Fire Station 25, which is our public safety building, just opposite, adjacent really to the building that we're in today. We placed a new brush fire truck in service and cross-trained Lakewood Fire Department firefighters for wildland firefighting. So that is mutual. That is an excellent example of mutual aid training for that. So what's next? We talked a little about what we've accomplished. What's next? Currently, Council, I've laid out a strategy and with the Gantt chart, which you've seen, the community has seen, on what we're going to accomplish over the next few months. Today, we're approximately 75% complete with that schedule that you have seen. The recruit school is complete as of today. The graduation for our probationary firefighters is tomorrow. You are invited. Chief, can you tell me what time that graduation starts tomorrow? 6 o'clock in the Emergency Operation Command?
That's correct. 6 o'clock, Station 25, EOC.
So the public watching this from home, the address is 1780 Civic Drive. The Ops Chief's interviews, Chief Hull mentioned tonight that we're going to have a second in command, our Ops Chief. Those interviews will happen August 14th. August 17th, DuPont will interview myself as well as the city administrator will interview the operations chief's candidates. We will look to see how they fit for DuPont. This is a DuPont position. We will look at long-term visions and how this position will best fit DuPont. The probationary firefighters begin on the 17th, and the operations chief is, we heard tonight, September 1st. However, I believe by the 19th we'll know who that person is going to be. Also on the 19th, our interim lieutenants will be appointed so we can establish our command structure and our leadership. Police department. I want to start with good news, and that is the burglaries that were happening and the thefts that were happening on Hoffman Hill and throughout DuPont have been resolved. We had 2 arrests a couple mornings ago, and it was just a fabulous story, but I won't get too much into the details. If you'd like to know, please contact Chief Goodpaster. I just totally drew a blank, and I'm so sorry. So please contact Chief Goodpaster, and he can give you the details. It's quite entertaining, but the bottom line is the burglary and the stuff that we were just going through the last few weeks, those have been resolved. Police department's moved into their new facility. The interim police chief contract we've extended. The total audit of evidence and property room has been completed. And we've successfully investigated and arrested quite a few people responsible for a lot of thefts in town. Specifically, this one shows the mischief that was at the home course. We had amazing facilities that our officers were able to do a first-class job in arresting those that were causing havoc in our town. We received a pretty large federal grant for equipment and conducted 4 sergeant training sessions. Meeting with Washington Criminal Justice Training Commission standards, hey, a new word, FRO, so 4 training. And public safety radio tower has been approved, so you'll be seeing that project up and implemented soon. Can you go back to that picture? I know I don't want to do death by PowerPoint here, and I really apologize, but that is fantastic. This is our Pierce County, help me out here, guys, our Pierce County officers honor guard. This was the opening of the Civic Center, and they came and honored our flags of our United States in our state. So absolutely fantastic group of men, and our own officer, Dan Sabo, is there holding the flag. Public Works, they have lots of cool toys. So Civic Drive has been completed. The Train Canopy Phase 1, which we heard about from Senator O'Carroll from our Historical Society. We worked on grants for different areas here in town to get some grant money. And then our parks, the completion of parks and facility rental policies. We've worked on that, and we managed to increase maintenance due to addition of our new facilities online, such as the Civic Center. And what are we going to do with the other facilities that we have? We worked on our partnerships with different areas, such as Stilicum Youth Sports Association, South Sound Baseball, Ovation Academy, Kids Love Soccer, Master Gardeners Association. Just a lot of good things are happening in DuPont. We've continued to develop and maintain our relationships with the USGA and Chambers Bay for the 2010 U.S. Amateur and the 2015 U.S. Open. Oh, and 4th of July, fantastic. If you can see the picture with the parachuter, we had 2 parachuters at the 4th of July. They just did an outstanding job. One had the POW flag, one had the American flag, as well as the Washington State flag. And they came down, they were drawing hearts in the skies with smoke. It was just fantastic to watch. And it's events like these in DuPont that's enabled us to earn one of the top 5 All-American cities in the United States for an American 4th of July celebration. So we will be featured actually in Reader's Digest next year. So successful events, there's been lots of them in town. They've been just wonderful. The next one being the Strawberry Shortcake Feed, but we've had the grand opening. That was a successful event at the Civic Center. The Operation We Love Our Military, the 4th of July Parade, the Corvette Show, the DuPont Village 100-year celebration, the Shamrock Walk, Dynamite Dash, Ice Cream Social, Park Appreciation Day, and various other community classes. It's growing with what's going on. We have Elvis. He helped us out on 4th of July there at the bottom. We have our own city administrator who ran quite a few miles. We're very proud of him. We need him healthy. And we have the military honor guard and their flags. We're very honored to have them there, and lots of horses in our parade. That was fun. Public Works, community youth education programs, stranger danger and safe at home classes. And I learned the other side of stranger danger, that you just don't walk up and say, hey, you can come to the park and the fire engine's going to squirt water, you'll scare kids. So I'm learning too that you just don't walk up to kids, and because they've been taught stranger danger, I'm going straight home, which is great. Filled vacant positions on the park agency. The Hoffman Hill well number 2 was put online, and landscape maintenance contract was awarded. At the bottom we have a picture of our own public works person, Fred Foreman, and he is in one of our well houses. Park restrictions implemented on Palisade and McDonald, mainly for safety reasons. Crack ceiling service contract has been approved. Engineering contract approved for water and stormwater rate study. Second reader board installed at Center and McNeil. More to come on those. Other major efforts, we have managed primary daily operations and functions of City Hall in light of severe economic downturn and budget restrictions. We are weathering the storm. It's taken all of us to do it, but we are weathering the storm, and we thank you all for your patience, your ideas. That's helped us. It's been tremendous. We've assisted the Stilicum School District proposal, used a parcel at Patriots Landing site, and water rights have been explored. We're still discussing those. We've adopted a new City of DuPont logo for consistent use throughout the city. As you can see, it's at the bottom of the screen. It's also on our Facebook page, as well as our website. The DuPont tourism brochures and maps created and printed. That little sentence really doesn't do this justice, but they're absolutely fantastic. I encourage anybody that's watching this from home, come to City Hall, get a copy of the maps. They show over 30 miles of trails, the history points in DuPont and the historic village, what's coming up in events for 09 and 2010. Just fantastic resource there. Facilities use process and recommendation completed by the planning agency. We heard about that tonight, and we filled 2 positions on our new tree board. We're very excited about that as well.
These pictures are our Forever Young seniors serving food. We also have Plant a Tree at the top. I believe that was on Arbor Day. And then we also have Forever Young seniors serving food at our 4th of July. And any questions? Is anybody asleep?